Hey everyone, Red here, and we are back with the finale of 30 Days of Wesker, where we go over what I think is currently the best build for Wesker. I wanted to wait a little while just so I could see what the Knight's perks were, and I wanted to playtest them with my old best build. And this is kind of what I came up with, and Nowhere to Hide is an amazing perk, and it definitely made its way into our build. So let's go ahead and break down today's build. First, we have Corrupt Intervention. This is going to lock down the 3 generators located farthest from our spawn point for our 2 minutes, or until we down a survivor. Next, we have Call of Brine. Whenever you damage a generator, this perk can become active for 60 seconds. The gen is going to regress at 200% of the normal regression value, and it'll be highlighted yellow. Each time a survivor completes a good skill check on that said generator, you will receive a loud noise notification. Third, we're bringing, of course, Eruption. After damaging a generator, its aura is highlighted yellow, and whenever a survivor enters the dying state, every affected gen will explode, losing 10% of progress, and any survivor repairing a generator when it explodes will scream and suffer the incapacitated status effect for 25 seconds. And last but not least is the new Night perk, Nowhere to Hide. Whenever you damage a generator, reveal the aura of all survivors standing within 24 meters of your position for 5 seconds. As far as our add-ons today, we're going to be bringing Helicopter Stick. Whenever a survivor uses a first aid spray, you're going to reveal their aura for 8 seconds. This is just nice and be able to track survivors overall. And of course, we have Iridescent Ouroboros Vial, definitely the strongest add-on Wesker has. Survivors are going to start the trial infected with Ouroboros. This by itself is very strong. Whenever survivors reach maximum infection level, they'll be exposed for 30 seconds. Now, for any changes that you may want to make to the build, Red, this isn't enough slowdown for the crazy swifts I get, well, that's fine. What I would recommend is actually swapping out Corrupt for something like Overcharge. Or if you really don't want Nowhere to Hide, go ahead and put it here. That'll give you a full slowdown build. But I honestly think Nowhere to Hide makes up a lot of time efficiencies in being able to find survivors. Another thing might be that you want to run would be Bamboozle. Both of these things are really good to bring into a build, especially with Wesker, and especially when you're dealing with really solid groups of survivors, but I don't find them to be a need for Wesker specifically. Feel free to fit them into this build however you see fit though, but this is what I think is currently the best build for Wesker for the majority of the games. And I have 5 gameplays here to show you today. Much like the Wraith, we have a long video today, so if you can't finish it all now, make sure to come check out their other games when you can. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Now let's go ahead and jump to the gameplay. Alright, we have Fractured Cowshed. Now, this is a pretty notorious map for survivors, as in it's pretty hard to deal with. Sometimes it's killer. There's a lot of good tiles, and they all tend to connect together, so I gotta be pretty careful here. I always like checking the corrupted side first, just to get an idea of what's going on. Not seeing anybody, but we have Ouroboros Vial out there. There we go. And this is pretty often. Survivors tend to get rid of this right away. Some will risk it, but it's normally not a good idea. Here you are. Hi. Not bad. That's 3 survivors who've cleared it. That means they're not on gens. That's kind of the whole point. And that is all survivors. Now they're going to have to take their time and move to a non-corrupted gen. And we get the chance of maybe downing her. Nope. Cool. I'm okay with getting rid of this strong pallet for now. Where are we heading? Sounds like we're just coming over this way. Hold on. Oh, she probably came into this area, and it seems like she maybe went back around. That's actually a really good line of sight break. Yeah, it was pretty risky trying to cut her off, like, so far. I'm going to have to let her go. There's no point in chasing her anymore. This is the most likely gen for them to be on, and here they are. Cool. There we go. Why don't you keep that infection, and we get a nice little extra hit. Cool. A 2-for-1 special. You love to see it. We do lose the gen. That means I probably should have left that chase a little earlier, so it's not that big of a deal. Nice dead hard. Hold on. Ooh, I see ya. It's a little hard to read through the corn. Unfortunately, we don't get an injury here, but that's okay. At least we reinfect her. That way she has to take care of it later. And we can set Eruption on this now. Plus we have Nowhere to Hide. Oh, wait. Here we go. Be a little patient. There we go. Survivors will move around a lot when they first hear you pull up the tentacles, so... One went to the left here. Nice. She was looking for that pallet stun. She did get it, but it's also, you know, actually is really good for her because it puts us on the wrong side here, which gives her access to the rest of the map. We can go ahead and kick this and get Eruption on it. Plus, we can use Nowhere to Hide to keep tracking her if she stayed nearby. Doesn't seem like it. Did we stay at hook? It seems like a yes. Ooh. We got everybody here, though. There we go. I did hear her just working on this, so Nowhere to Hide should be valuable here. There you are. Anyone else on this gen? No, it's still regressing. We're good. I can barely see her. Here we are. Nice. This chase is a little risky. We have the other survivor over there. We can play with it for a second, but I don't want to waste too much time on it. Nice fake. Oh, cool. I didn't think we'd get the pallet for free, but I'm okay with that. It means we can chase over here later. Though I don't want to spend too much time. Nice. Oh, no! Oh, I just got shamed. That's okay. We have to leave it alone. We're not chasing in a gen area, so it's really not like that much of a priority chase. And I know we had someone working on gen over here a moment ago. Yeah, cool. This just seemed like the most obvious place. Oh, yeah, I see you. Nowhere to Hide is such a good perk. Oh, Sprint Burst. Cool. But now, where do you go? And there we go. It is important to try and get the bound. That way you can reinfect the survivors, but always try and take the guaranteed M1. I actually pulled up the... Gotta wait. There we go. I pulled up the bound originally, though, because I thought there was a pallet around that corner. I got 3 survivors in this area, so I don't necessarily have to chase her and stay committed to her. I can kind of look around here. Looks like she's putting herself into a bad place, though. Hi. Oh, that's unlucky. Eruption went off, so she's going to stay off a gen for 25 seconds. And I can kind of prep this one as well. We can kick this gen afterwards to get Nowhere to Hide. See if anyone's in this area, just staying a little stealthy. Does not seem that way. I've definitely say it all the time on stream, but Nowhere to Hide is very quickly becoming one of my favorite perks, especially if I'm running something like Brine or Eruption. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Now we'll get Eruption on it. No one's here. Cool. Over here makes more sense. I didn't see any auras, though. Wait. I thought I heard something. Maybe not. As long as that's still regressing, we're fine. Not there. They could have reset. Oh, here we are. You always are trying to reset. Nice. Where are you going, Fang? There's the dead hard. Cool. They got the save over here, and I'm betting they're going to heal under hook, so we can kind of quickly get here. Maybe. Can't kick that again. Yeah, we are still here. It seems like she might have healed herself, actually. Nice. We also get the pallet. Oh, but they're also trying to heal up here. Hold on. Look for a good bound. Oh, I thought I was going to get another 2-for-1 special. Still not bad, though. Chasing over here is not too horrible because we didn't get really bad RNG, surprisingly enough. Don't do it. And there we go. Oh, I got her working right on this gen. Please don't finish it. I was really hoping I could get over there and use Brine on it. I could vault. I'm just going to break it. Let's just get rid of it. Create the dead zone over here. That way if they come back, we're always good. A little bit of lag, but... Oh, you did go for the save. Cool. Ooh, I tried. There you are. She kind of revealed herself. But now I'm chasing 2 survivors, so... We definitely have a lot of pressure right now. I'm not too worried about it. I do want to try and go for her, though. Ooh, so close. Early drop? Yeah, cool. That's not bad. She's trying to get my attention. I'll go ahead and go for it. It's not that big of a deal. She hasn't been hooked, so she's basically taking the place of the hook and giving the survivor who's dead on hook a little bit more time. It's not a bad thing to do, but it can backfire because it can allow me to snowball the game out really well. But here we go. No! I can't allow it. I'm sorry. The Shin's got quite a little bit of progress. Brian will feel really good on it, though. And if you're not a fan of bringing Corrupt or Nowhere to Hide, you can always bring a little bit more slowdown. But I really have never found it necessary, especially with Wesker. See if I can play around this at all. Not really. This is the wrong break, but I'm kind of okay with giving up the chase if I need to. You want to break it the opposite way. That way we don't give her access to the rest of the map like we did. Don't tap the gen. No. I see. So you're going to block that off. Nice try. And there we go. First survivor who's going to be out of the game. We can wait for this to come back up, and then we can brine it real quick. But we can check the other gen just briefly. We don't really have a 3 gen right now. I mean, we kind of have a pseudo 3 gen, but it's not something we can protect super well. I have 3 injured survivors, so I gotta try and find where maybe they're trying to heal up at real quick. I do know there's one over here, because we saw their aura a moment ago. It looks like the whole group is resetting. So watching the gens isn't really that important. And it looks like we didn't come back over this way. Okay. We were here a moment ago. We might go back over to Shack. There we go. Going to Shack would have made a lot of sense, because that's where there isn't a gen currently, so the killer typically won't go that way. See if I have a really good bound here. Maybe? Hey, we do. Cool.
You actually think you could defeat me?
And I have one survivor who is inside right here. Cool. They're going to go out that vault and try and get distance.
You will not get to see the dawn.
How far away did we get, though? Oh, we actually didn't take it? Yeah, we did. We just went out front over here. There we are. Pretty hard to mind game this style. It's best just to get rid of the pallet. Oh, darn. I was hoping if we brought it and faked up our power real quick, she might try and greet it. Alright, let's see where everybody's at. I know she's running one way. Okay, I was looking for the other survivor, though. Hi. Nice. I don't need to vault this. We can just do this. Oh, she actually got distance. That's smart. They can put the survivor into a weird position where they don't want you to vault it, so they position themselves perfectly for a really good double bound. That works for me. This will be her death hook, and we can give the last survivor a chance to get hatch. Oh, there we are. Cool. I don't hear the hatch just yet, so... Ooh. You know, it's not that bad, though. As long as we don't go, like, doing a drive-by and go past the survivor, we don't really lose too much distance for missing the bound there. Thank you. Kind of lines it up, makes it a little easier for me, and it pushes her away from the potential of hatch. I'm still not hearing it, so I think you are dead. Game 1 down. Let's go ahead and move to the next. All right, we got Mother's Dwelling. Cool. This should be a lot of fun, actually. These maps aren't exactly known for being really good, but one of the nice things about Wesker is that he kind of just does pretty well on most maps, outside of like maybe Larry's, but even Larry's isn't too bad. And he does well because we can use his power for even like outside chase. We can use it to just kind of get some distance. I don't need to here, I don't think. Oh, he's spraying somebody else. Hold on. And that's why that aura reading is so nice. We only get the aura reading on him, but we know someone else is here. Yeah, there she is. Hi, how you doing? Ooh, we got a pallet here, though. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to bounce into that so I can make a quick little clear turn. Nice fake. She's heading for the vault. Yes, okay. Do you have Dead Hard? No? Cool. The other two survivors seem like they haven't taken care of their Ouroboros, so... the infection, and looks like they might have missed a skill check over there. So I know exactly where I'm heading to. And with this add-on, if it happens to fully infect them like it did just there, they are now exposed for 30 seconds. So she is a one-shot with either a basic attack or the bound. That's why you have to take care of it right away. Trying to greet it can be really risky. I want to kick this gen. I was actually surprised I got that. Cool. It's not amazing. I don't see anyone else around. If someone else was hiding, we could have maybe chained it and see if the new survivor was around us as well.
7 minutes is all I can spare.
There we go. So we have eyes on that survivor. He's running away. Oh, we have someone here, though. Hey, buddy. I do see you. Right, what are we doing here? Fake on the vault. Yep, got him, too. Is there a dead hard? Doesn't seem like it.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Are we going to take hits? I am totally okay with taking hits. Oh, thank you. No, not two, though. Cool. Now you're in danger.
Just starting.
There we go. The reinfection is amazing. She'll have to take care of that later. And we're slowly removing it from the game. Yeah, that was risky for you to do. Oh, so maybe she'd come back around? No, okay. So she's not going to try and take like another hit or go for a save.
I'll see you dead.
That is one of the things I really like about Wesker, though, is like in maps like this, normally for like a basic attack killer, you have to really think about where you're going with the killer in terms of like what gens are you going to protect. Wesker kind of gets the benefit of doing that, but he also gets a really good benefit of just being able to down extremely quickly. Because he can also displace survivors with his bound, which is so nice. It's such a strong power overall. Balanced, but strong. I got someone going for the save there. I just want to check these gens real quick. I'm not going to check that one over there, though. That one over there I kind of don't care about as much. Another thing is that normally survivors have time to get to another tile if it's like a basic killer. Not with Wesker. He has such a good way of catching up to survivors. So this map itself really isn't too bad for Wesker. Don't get me wrong, it's not like amazing. But Wesker can deal with most maps. Come on, before he gets it. Yeah, it's not too bad. At least we're right back on top here. And now he's got to play at this unsafe pallet. Actually, we can just break it, yeah. Where are you going to go? It's kind of a corner pallet here. Hold on. Nice. Just by threatening the power. And we got him pinched off now away from the pallet. There we go.
High performance indeed.
You tell him, Wesker. There we go. We're a little away from all the gens, but again, we just clear a ton of distance. It's not like an oh my god time save, but again, you're saving like a few seconds here and there, and you're repeating it over time of the game. It's like a lot of time efficiency. I know he's here. Oh, hi. I was gonna use nowhere to hide, but this works. I think we can go for him first. Oh, he's holding forward. Yeah. Don't do that. We want to bring him back here towards this gen. That way I can kick it, get it regressing, and then see if anyone else is around to maybe... who's like trying to take the gen away before they save. Because it does have quite a lot of progress. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Cool. Let's also dash with nowhere to hide. Remember, nowhere to hide follows you. So if you manage to get a lot of distance while it's still active, you can still track survivors who are within a pretty big radius of yourself. Running through to the right. And right back into a pretty big dead zone. He is making noise, so he doesn't have off the record. He could still have decisive. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Take a hit for him.
Do you actually think you could
I am A-okay with this. I don't really feel like I have to super remove someone early from the game. That's fine. If we risk it and go for the bound and happen to miss, it's a lot more punishing than just letting us reset and take the basic attack there. This is very brave. She might be trying to get my attention away from the... Hold on. Got it. Nice. Oh, and we get the throw. That's not bad. Means we can kind of aim ourselves here. Okay. If you're able to throw the survivor, it allows you to reposition, kind of getting closer to them or like trying to cut them off. Can I snag this? Oh, the tree got in the way. I think I might have had it if the tree wasn't right there. Yeah, you guys can't heal under hook. I'm not letting it happen. You're fully infected. And you're an insta-down. Cool. You have to take Wesker's infection very seriously. Oh, okay. A little unfortunate there, but alright. I was hoping to kind of take her, but... Let's go ahead and remove her from the game. And this game's pretty much already done. I mean, we have so much pressure built up. They can't even hop on gens right now because they're all infected. So they're taking care of their infections just like that. We can now track her. Is she going to go for the save? Actually, hold on. Maybe we can snipe her out here. It'll be a little hard, though. You know, honestly, I expect her to move. That was like playing chicken, and she just won. She's like, I won't move. Fair enough. Alright, this is a perfect moment for nowhere to hide. And now we're just going to fake our power. She thinks we're going to vault. And just like that. It also allows us to see if the survivor's trying to leave the tile. In which case we can immediately catch back up with our bounds.
You will not.
Oh, we're up top. Okay. Honestly, I can probably just sit underneath here and be fine. You gonna drop? Are you aware? Oh, wait a second. Oh, you're sitting right there, like, watching me be a goober. Okay, never mind. Go on. Do it. You don't want to play. Don't do it. Ah, I should have waited. That's the one downside about the power. You always want to make sure you wait until, like, they finalize the vault if you're going to try and follow it up. There we go. And I just saw the explosion over here, so we can quickly get over here. And when you're using it for distance, well, he's not making a total run for it, but if they were trying to run, we could probably catch the scratch marks in advance. These guys are done, and they have called it. And there we go. Another game down. Let's go ahead and keep moving on. All right. Eyrie of Crows. Let's go. This is a pretty strong survivor map as well. We're getting a lot of strong survivor maps. I have no problem with that. You know, it's better than getting, I think, a lot of back-to-back, like, smaller maps where I'm very, very comfortable on. But, you know, Wesker's a lot like Wraith in the sense he doesn't really have, like I said before, a lot of bad maps. So, we have anyone over here? No one's on the corrupted side, it seems. Let's go ahead and maybe get over here. Just gotta find out where they've kind of spawned. There we go. And we're always waiting for that, really, just to see where everyone's really heading off to. She's trying to hide from us because she hears that terror radius. And that's why this add-on is so good. That aura read is just amazing. I have a survivor to the right as well. Looks like they're heading over to that gen. Do we have a pallet here? Yeah, we do. Where are we heading, though? Okay. And we turn it a bit. There we go. If you're out in the open, try and turn your screen whenever you grab a survivor. Like, just before you grab the survivor, or as you're moving, turn your screen. You can actually change the direction in which you're going to carry the survivor afterwards. Can you please not do that? Alright. I don't have any, hexes, so that's okay. Oh, I thought maybe there was a pallet there. Guess not. You won't. There we go. Oh my god. Can someone pause it? Like, what happened to her face there? It looked like her head swelled up. Good. Let's just get over here. And there we go. We got 3 survivors injured already. Let's go ahead and hit this to get eruption on it. We also get a follow-up with nowhere to hide. And now we can use our bounce to catch up immediately. Can I look for maybe a little play? Ooh. If I had a little bit of range on this, it'd be amazing. Fair enough. We'll just follow over. And here's everybody. Wow. I don't have 2 bounds. Otherwise, I could look for like a little snipe play on her. But that's okay. Staying here. Fair enough. I actually like this a lot. Drop down is smart. And there we go. We got everybody injured. Lots of pressure up already. No one's on that gen, which is great. And we are now chilling over here in the corner. Sitting on pallet. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Alright, and the whole group here is reset very quickly. So I'm guessing they all grouped up. That looks to still be regressing, so we should be fine here. And we have a little bit of progress on this gen. I'm going to go ahead and hit it again, and we're going to see if maybe nowhere to hide shows us anybody else. Nope, it just seems like her. I don't know if I can really get a bound here. I can try, though. Oh, you can actually get through that. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, anyone else here? I'm also just setting up eruption as we keep survivors. That's a really big misplay on her part. That's a big misplay on my part. Cool, we're equal. They could be on the middle gen. You gotta be a little careful here. Looks like she's just gonna kind of hold it forward. That's fine. I don't see a ton to play with just yet, but there could be a pallet around any of these rocks coming up, so... yeah, just like this. We can remove it right now. It doesn't seem like they have a ton of gen pressure up, and there's actually another survivor here. Hold on. Ooh, actually, someone's going around this way. This is fine. I'll go for this. I should go for the Meg, but this will also kind of give them a little bit of pressure to bounce back. They can heal. And maybe we look for something else here. Nice vault. Take it as just me being kind for a moment. We're not dropping that. Cool. And I have my other bound right here. I only want to use 1 bound to vault this. There we go. Now, you do have to be careful with vaults right now. Well, let me grab this as well. I think I just got to break this, actually. Yeah. You gotta be careful with vaults right now. This will change, but there's a bug right now where survivors can vault after you vault. It was fixed before, but it's kind of back now. So, just keep that in mind. Survivors might try and re-vault whenever you vault something. And normally, you would hit them and then infect them, but for whatever reason now, it's not a thing. They got 1 gen done. I probably could have broke away from the chase on Meg and actually kicked that gen and stopped it from going. That actually probably would have been another good call. This is probably the worst call I could make, was chasing Michaela, because we chased her away from the gens that were being worked on. But I'm really not feeling too super pressured. We're still 3 hooks to 1 gen at the moment. It is a strong gen to remove, though. Oh, here we are. You guys let me get real close. Sprint burst from the Meg. Alright, is Meg staying? Let's find out. This gen's almost done, so probably. Yeah, look at that. And this is why nowhere to hide is so good. Survivors do this, and it happens at all levels. Because oftentimes hiding is the right call on gens that are almost done. Whoops. There we go.
I expected more from you.
Cool. I could look for a vault play here. Maybe? Hi. There we go. And now Eruption's gonna deny her the ability to finish that gen. Let's go ahead and quickly head back over here, though. See if anyone else was here, maybe tap the gen. They could also be here healing themselves because there's a boon. No, okay. I can't kick the gen and find out where they're at, so that's okay. We'll go ahead, we'll remove the boon, and then kind of play it by ear from there. Let's cut through here. We might catch a survivor going for the save. Oh, speaking of someone going for the save. This is a little weird to go back to this hook. It's not necessarily a bad call, but it's also not the best call I could do. Oh, here we go. We'll go for Ada. That's fine. Again, as long as I'm in control of the game, I really don't feel the need of completely tunneling someone out. And if she happens to have Decisive Strike or something like that, it could be a time waste on my part. There we go. Okay. Just making sure. I haven't really seen any exhaustibles from her yet, so... But what I was saying about coming back to this hook, notice that we only have 2 gens on this side. I know there are survivors over here, that's why it's okay to be here. But if it was only 1 survivor on this side, you wouldn't really want to be on this side right now. You'd want to be somewhere where you have all the gens. Like, look at all 4 gens over there. So that means we're not really playing on the right side. And at the moment, it's okay because we're in control of the game. But if we weren't, this would be like a really big mistake. Alright, let's see if anyone's around. But it's something nice with this build, though, too, is you kind of get to go to all the gens, because nowhere to hide just gives you so much information. And the Brine Eruption setup is so good on killers who can traverse the map. No. That movement speed slow actually stopped her from being able to get there. That's rough. First survivor out of the game. I don't care as much about Shack, I think. It's not bad to play on. And 3 survivors with 3 gens to go. We should pretty much have this game in the bag. Did we come back to this gen? We did tap the gen. I don't see anyone here, though. Okay. They might have left, then. Anyone over here? No. Oh. And there goes Brian being awesome. Where did we go? We must have hopped in a locker, because that would have hid her from my aura reading. There we go. It was either that or it was going to be... There we are. Ah, it was Lythe you had. Okay. Fair enough. Let me see if I can snag this. Yes. Awesome. Hi. Well, thank you very much. No swap. Lythe again. Okay. We just got a lot of Lythe users today. We can kind of just follow this up. There's really nothing she has over here. I've already been in this area. Was those scratch marks I just saw? Do you think maybe she hopped in a locker?
You can
Hey!
forever.
I had a feeling. It was kind of an odd placement for scratch marks to just abruptly stop. Oh, and there is the last survivor. Oh, so that's what you got. Oh, you giving up? Cool. And that is our other game done. No, I'm not going to let you stun me.
High performance
We got more games to go to. Let's go. Alright, Lambkin Lane. Another thing to talk about though when you're playing this build is something you might see, of course, is distortion. But you'll actually know right away with this build, and I actually have a survivor already over here. Because when survivors cleanse themselves, they're supposed to show you the aura. So if you just see a heartbeat, then you'll know that survivor has distortion. And you can kind of play around that, and you can get rid of it really quick with nowhere to hide. There's only so many times they can really use it before they have to generate it back up. There we go. We have her over there. She's also cleansing somebody else. I actually want to get over here. Oh, I mean, this is kind of a happy little accident too. Alright, so I've taken the time to do that. Let's fake our power. So just by tapping it, we actually get to make him greet it here. Come on. Nice stun. That's fine. Kind of a dead zone over here. Make him second guess a little bit maybe. Because he's going to try and head back to that pallet. He might have Dead Hard though. I haven't seen anything. It might be Sprint Burst too. I'm not really sure what he has, so. Alright, let's go ahead and toss him onto a hook. And let's see, are they on that gen? Yeah. Survivors almost always flock to that gen. It's the most obvious one to go to as well. And we got 2 survivors over there right now. Cool. See if maybe we can pull off a quick little bound. Ooh, just barely. I was slightly off. You gotta do those bounds really quick, otherwise it gives survivors a lot of time to react. I could chase her. I could also kick the gen. This will work. There's not a lot to play with here. We are risking the gen by doing this, though. No! Nice.
High performance indeed.
Yeah, look at that. We almost lost the gen here. Alright. I thought maybe she hid in the bush for a second, but let's see where she went. Oh, here we are. Okay. Hi. So many free hits you get with nowhere to hide. Like, really, it is just that good. Hold on. Hey, can you not? We'll have to knock her back down. There we go. Eruption tags that gen. And now we can hook her up because there was a 10% just got knocked off of that gen. So we shouldn't be in fear of losing it, but I do want to get right back to it. I might end up letting that gen up there go. I have 2 survivors over here. Okay, we didn't go back to it. Cool. So the question is, did we go to the back gen over there, or are we healing over here? I do want to try and interrupt the healing if possible. Seems like we were working on this. Oh, she's inside. Went around. Okay. Oh, she knows. She turned around. And I got stuck just a little bit. Watching the corner smart. This main building can be a pain. We can also kind of follow it up with bound, though. And we should have her here. Again, she could Dead Hard, though, too. Oh, that was a really good fake. I thought for sure she had committed. I don't know if I can really play at this anymore. It's not as important as the gen over here. Oh, she's going to get it done, too, I think. No! Aw, darn. We'll be able to down her, but I really wanted to keep this gen up. It's a very strong gen to keep. That's fine. Alright, let's think. She's going to be back on this gen over here, most likely. We can take her over to this hook. That way we can kind of chase this survivor while she's on this gen. Now, she does get to hear my terror is about now, so she might start moving. But the best place to move will be over to the right. And there she goes. She actually went a little late. And there we go. Now we have the survivors in a really bad spot. So it looks like those 2 ran off. They went and actually took care of that gen. I don't know if she was self-carrying, though, as the Fang. Because Fang can't come for the save. So it's going to have to be Felix. And it looks like they healed. So I have time to kick this. No one's went for the save yet. And now I have 2 survivors hooked really close to each other and a regressing gen. I don't have a crazy 3 gen to play on. I mean, I have 3 gens on this side, but I want to kind of deny, hey, what's going on, man? Exactly who I was looking for. I just wanted to deny who was here. Uh-oh. Big mistake.
Playtime is over.
I can't really chase over there, I don't think. Let's look at it. Nope, now we definitely can't, because they're going to go right for the save. They'll most likely be Fang. She was going to go stage 2, so she tried to rescue herself. Good, we get the hit. This isn't bad on her part. We got to look for a nice little bound, though, if I can. Nice. I was worried I might hit the Cheryl there, and...
Just getting started.
Nice moonwalks. She has the vault. We can play around it. I've done this shot up quite a few times. You just gotta turn it, and there we go. And now we're right back on top. It's a very unsafe window against Wesker specifically, unless you take it early, but that's also risky. Right back onto your original hook. They're gonna need to get this save before I can get around the corner here. There they are. And he's going around, it looks like, to try and save her as well. We got the survivors right now rotating hooks, so they can't really be on gens. No. Can't allow it, my dude. That's fine. We can let her go. I'm just going to go ahead and hook him up real quick. We have a lot of pressure going. And we have numerous survivors. Actually, we have every survivor on death hooks, so... This is a really safe tile. I still feel like we could probably play around it. Let me check this gen, though, over here. Okay. That's fine. The worst thing she could do is make the mistake of going and trying to save him in that back corner and, like, letting me see her do it. That was a nice little fake on it. How are we playing it now? Ooh. I tried tagging the Fang. I just happened to slightly miss it. What are we gonna do, Fang? Are we running it? It looks like we are. Downside is you ran it definitely the worst way possible. First survivor out of this game. Oh, we got you right here. Cool. I wonder if she thinks she actually was able to hide from me. The answer would be no. Okay, cool. We at least got the injury. She's going for pallet. Fair enough. I can break it right away. There's not much she can really do here. Yeah.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
Cool. Let's go ahead and hit this. Make sure no one else is around real quick. It doesn't seem like anyone's around. I don't see anyone inside this house either. Cool. So we've got to be over at one of these two gens, right? Assuming that they're not, like, hiding up. I don't hear anyone down there. And this gen, I definitely hear someone working on. They almost got us to 2 gens, but that double hook really hurt them. Hi. Hold on a second. Gotta kick this gen. Looks like he's getting a little bit of distance. He stopped for a second. He's kind of waiting to see me before he keeps running. Skill check missed down there. She probably thinks I'm on him. I can actually swing down here and maybe surprise her a bit. Just like that. Camping pallets is bad for your health. And now he thinks I might pick up, but he went inside here anyways. Let's just listen and follow. Oh, I didn't expect that. I feel like that was kind of silly, my dude. Pallet? No, cool. And we got one more game, so let's go ahead and get to it. Fractured cowshed. Oh, fair enough.
I shall release Ouroboros.
Yes, yes we shall, Wesker. Okay, we're starting either on gens right away, or we have maybe... I mean, it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, we just kind of started on the gen. I mean, it looks like we maybe moved away. Let's see if anyone else is over here real quick. It might have been a quick, like, skill mischeck, and then they go and look for the vials. Not perfect. Over there makes the most sense now. But I still have this gen to think about. Okay. Oh, he's healing someone else. Yeah. Not healing, but spraying somebody. I think he sprayed them first, then sprayed himself. Or reading. There we go. Ooh. It was almost perfect. Imagine, though. Oh. Let's go ahead and hit this. How many survivors? I got 1, 2. Okay. I got 3 survivors over here at the moment. Looks like he's running away from the tile. That's okay. We can kind of lock her down here. We also get to use nowhere to hide again to track her a little bit better. And how is she playing it? We got to go from an angle here. Ooh, block it. Oh, I was blocking it. Okay. Nice. That camping of the pallet really hurt her there. Hey, Dwight. Bye, Dwight. I will never not enjoy just yeeting survivors across. By far the best thing about Wesker. Please don't have a pallet stun on me, but we should be fine. Okay, cool. And he's over there. That gives us a great area to go to next. We're going to try and stay out here. That way we can see where he runs off to. Doesn't seem like he ran off anywhere specifically, though. We got nowhere to hide for this very reason. Oh, he's camping it. It's so good for that, too. It is just so perfect. If someone's camping that pallet, it just allows you to line it up so nicely. Get back over here before they go for the save. They got it. That's fine. They did crank a gen pretty quickly there, though. For, like, what I thought I had a lot of pressure. But it could have been the 2 survivors. Maybe they made their way over there and just killed that one while we were busy here. Hey, man. Do you want to do me a favor and drop this pallet? Lithe. Okay. He's going for the pallet. Oh. Oh. Feel like I should have got him. That's alright, though. We can break this up. Nice flashbang. I can follow you, though, through it. No, let's just go ahead and do this real quick. There we are. Are we waiting now? Dead hard at all? Yep, cool. Eruption, that's not a big deal. It really was just to get nowhere to hide value. To be able to track him without having to, like, play any mind games. Okay, have someone here. Dwight, alright. I got 2 gens back here and 1 off to my right, so protecting these gens isn't bad. And they have some good RNG. They have triple pallets set up already over here. Got Dwight over there in the corner, and I have... Oh, hi. I actually have a nice 3-gen on this side of the map, and we've already cleared a lot of the pallets over here. Outside of the ones just this side. No. Try and get in front of him before he gets to the vault. I think he gets it. Yeah. Lithe as well. Okay. We can go for maybe a bounty here. I don't want to play too much in this area. No. Okay. We could get rid of the pallet real quick. There we go. Alright, and I actually like this spot. So we get to play this 50-50. Oh. He actually left it. I actually really enjoy playing that. Come here. Nice. Thankfully he moved perfectly. I thought I was going to push him out into the corn more. They cranked out that gen. That's fine. Again, I have my 3-gen back here, and I see Neo over there. I have 1 gen here where he's hooked up at, and I have these 2 gens here. Plus, we have another gen technically behind us. Where are we at? I know she's here. I'm just not positive as to where. This gen doesn't have any progress. Let's check the other one real quick while we're here. I can let go of the other gen across the map. I have a 4-gen actually over here at the moment. Hi. No, not worth it. Someone said I'd go for the save. Yep. Hey, can you not? Go down the stairs. Smart. He didn't want to drop the pallet, so he's trying to save it. That was dumb, though. That was definitely not the brightest move. Let's go ahead and put him right here. The basement's not a bad idea. I just don't plan on really playing around the basement. But you could definitely argue it being a really good place to hook, since we have double gens here. I just don't have a interest in doing so. I wanted the information. Will we stay here? I see. Hi. You're not that quiet. Now the question is, are they still healing over here? This is actually why I like to carry survivors away from the basement, is to get information like this. Cool. Oh, nice flashbang. I didn't even hear it. That was really good. I had no idea you actually had it. There we go, though. We'll keep everyone injured. That's fine with me. Maybe I can actually tag this. Yeah, okay. I couldn't see him after I did the first dash. I should have done a mini correction, though, to the left, just in case.
I'll see you
Oh, dead. Decisive strike. Fair enough. Let me show you why no one takes it anymore. There we go. Especially against Wesker. Dude is brutal with it. Everyone's injured, and they just finished a gen over here, so they might try and heal up. They are, too. Oh, hold on. Yeah, set up perfect. There we go. That way he has to go mend. So he won't be able to hop on a gen, and we can kind of deal with her. Nice.
Just accept your fate.
Got a lot of these tiles done. We have one more pallet here. She's playing short sides risky. Yep.
Poor performance indeed.
Try not to play short side here. Though, going long is hard too, because if she goes long side here, what can happen is I can actually get a good bound off, and she might have been thinking that as well. That's kind of the thing that Wesker does. You better walk a little faster, my dude. I see you. But just to be sure, let's go ahead and use Nowhere to Hide. Oh, no. This man has no idea. Hold on. You guys know what's coming. Hey, what's up? No head on?
There's no point in
That's really unfortunate for that guy. They got the save, but I had to take a few seconds to do the slow turn. You guys know how it is. And so we have ourselves our nice 3-gen. I can't kick that. Feels bad. I was hoping to get Nowhere to hide value again. I don't really need to leave this side. They have to come for the save, and then everyone's injured, so I might be a little too far away, actually, to capitalize. Maybe not. There you go. He went this way. Where'd Leon go? There he is. Cool. I think I'll go for him instead. At the moment, I have a lot of time here to play with. Perfect. Most of the time, survivors will kind of just move crazy. You just gotta be patient if it's out in the open. Don't waste the bound. And if they happen to dodge you, you don't have to quickly go for a second bound. Oh, she's going over here. Cool. Yeah, just like this. But we use this to cut her off instead. We want to force her back into this corner. That's kind of the fun with Wesker. There are different types of ways that you can actually use his bound. Right there, we actually used it to cut her off completely. Hi. No. So, normally if she tried going for the vault, she'd actually be smacked right there. You can tell that she wasn't injured. So, if I would have moved just a little bit out of the way, and your character naturally will move a little out of the way, they can slide in there and vault over. So, just be wary of that for now. I'm sure it'll get patched back out in the future, though. 2 survivors down, and we can go ahead and kind of clean up the rest of this game. This was going to be a pretty hard one for the survivors, especially when we started out over here and kind of planned around our 4-gen already. And he's given up. Cool. Let's go ahead and find out where Leon is going and clean up the rest. I see. Can I... There's not really a good bound here. Maybe I can bound around the wall and catch him? That might be an idea. Almost. Not really even close, but almost in my head. Nice try. Thought I was going to double back. And there we go. That is what I think is currently the best build for Wesker. Of course, there are alternations that you can make as well. Maybe you want a little bit more slow down. Maybe you want a little bit more chase with Bamboozle. If you're going to do that, make sure just to swap out either Nowhere to Hide or Corrupt Intervention, because we are running Ouroboros Vial for the early game. But I heavily recommend trying this build out, and let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Much love, everyone, and until next time, I'm Red, and I'm signing off.
Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?